Hello everybody, it's Shannon. وحشتوني والله. Today we have a special guest. He's joining us by Zoom audio from Saudi Arabia. Say hello, Khalid.
Hello.
Khalid, you and I met like 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, mostly 5 years ago.
Yeah, Khalid's he's a good friend, and we kind of lost touch about 3 years ago. I think in 2017, around the time I moved back to the US. And I remember at the time you were engaged, right? بالعربي مخطوب.
Yeah, I was always mostly planning to engage, but it didn't get working, and we call it off.
Okay, so I wanted to film this because I wanted to talk about it, and because it's the first time I don't know much about why you broke it off. ليش انفصلتوا. This is what I wanted to talk about. Is just like what happened. إيش صار. ليش انفصلتوا. But like, tell me also like في البداية, like how did you meet? Tell me the قصة. What happened? القصة.
Yeah, what we have here basically, it's like when your family, they know other family, then they can propose to them to, let's say, for their daughter or something like that.
But nobody uses like dating apps there, or do they have their own dating apps?
No, we have some people, they are using dating apps.
Okay.
It's like we are like still like strict to the culture, right? Mm-hmm. We cannot go on a date or something like that.
Right. There's no dating really allowed, but people do date.
Exactly, yeah. The people do date, yeah.
Yeah.
And, it's still there, like, and some people they are, and we have a lot of stories that they met through the dating apps, and then they got married or something like that.
Right.
But it's very rare stories, and
usually it's like a family introduction. So this girl, she was a family. Was she like a cousin, or because I know like it's not a big deal if you marry your cousin there.
For me, she wasn't a relative to me.
Okay.
She is a sister of my friend.
Okay.
And during that time, I was like having the idea to get married, and then my friend, he just like, we're talking, like hanging out, talking,
right.
And I don't know like how by chance he opened the subject.
How old were you at the time?
I was like 27, 28.
Okay. I think over there that's pretty normal, like to get married, like in their, it used to be like the early 20s, but now people are kind of like starting to delay it to the late 20s.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were 27, 28. So it was your friend's sister. You went to her house and you met her.
Yeah, so after my friend, he just like say that, and I was interested because I know him around, let's say for around 15 years since elementary school, I believe. So it was like an amazing idea because he's my friend, and mm-hmm. I know how like his family and what is their, let's say, culture and these things. I know everything because he's my friend.
Right.
So I was interested, and I said yes, let's try it, and I have to talk to my family. I stayed like around 3 days, then I came to my family, I opened the subject, I talked about it.
What do you mean you stayed 3 days?
I spent 3 days like arranging my thoughts.
Thinking about it after you met her or before you met her?
Yeah. No, before everything.
Before you even met her? You were thinking, okay, so he told you about the idea, you spent a few days thinking about it, and then you said to your family, hey, I think I want to get married.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because even though like I have to be sure, right?
Right.
It's a big step. It's not like a game that you will do it and that's it.
Exactly. You take it seriously.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened? So he showed you a picture?
No. The marriage here, like, what we have to do is we go to propose to the family, and then we have something they called نظرة for شرعية, like the first time you see the girl before you commit to anything.
Okay.
It is like from our religion, from Islam, that you have to see the girl and the girl have to see you.
Right. You see each other before you get married. Yeah.
Exactly. Before you do any contracts, before you do any commitments, before she say yes, before you say yes. Mm-hmm. So you have to go, like, make it official, propose to the family, and then you see the girl. After that, like,
do you have to talk to each other? Like, I know you have to see each other before you get married, but do you have to talk?
You can talk to her.
You can talk to but you don't have to.
Yeah. You don't have to.
Oh.
But basically, like, when you meet, basically all families, majority here, like, they say, okay, you have to talk. At least the girl will speak up her mind, and you will speak up yours, right? She will say what she's expecting, and you will say what you want. So it is like a, let's say, 15-minute chat or something. It's 15 minutes.
I like that directness, though. Like, everybody says what their intentions are right up front.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's good, because a lot of American guys, I feel like, will mislead, or they'll like string girls along. It's like, dude, just be straight with me. Like, what do you want? Like, be assertive. I do like that. At least they're saying up front what their intentions are. Okay, I like that.
Yeah. We say okay, then she go inside. Like, I stayed with the father. Then we arrange everything, and I go out. That day is done, and I met my mom after that. Like, going back to the home, we discussed, and like, I said to him, "Hey, what do you think? Like, how you see the family?" She was happy about the family. She say pretty good words about them.
Okay.
And we agree about that. And after a week, we brought the sheikh, we make the engagement, and we are officially married.
After about a week?
After about a week, yeah.
After so you met her, how long did you talk in person?
Me and the girl?
Yeah.
We didn't. Basically, we talked about that 15 minutes.
15 minutes. And what did you, so you said, hi, I'm Khalid?
Yeah, she know my name because, like, she's been informed before that.
Okay.
However, like, we talked about, like, the future, like, she want to complete her studies,
gotcha.
Like, higher education, and what's her plans like in life and those things.
Well, when you saw her, though, did you think she was hot? Did you think she was pretty?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She was pretty.
Okay.
She's beautiful, and she's an amazing girl, to be honest. And however, like, we didn't get along. I don't know. It might be let's say that. I don't know how.
Well, so what happened? So after a week, the sheikh and you did the contract. So you were officially married.
After a week, she said, okay. She took a week to think about it and to see if she is okay or not. And after a week, she said yes. And then I start arranging, like, bringing the sheikh and do those stuff. And I took an appointment with the sheikh. So we set up a date, and then we said that on that date will be the engagement party. So the engagement party is like, kind of, you will finish the engagement party and you are officially married.
Okay.
But depending on the culture here, they will not allow you to stay with the girl until you make it an official to the public by the marriage party.
The whole wedding party. Okay, gotcha.
The wedding party, yeah. So we have an engagement party, and then we have a wedding party. We expect that she will go to the US, finish everything for about 6 months, and then she will be back. And I was fine by that. Like, I was okay. It was okay by me. And then we stayed along, like, a week together. Then she traveled. but we are like still not officially married to the community, but to the.
But
Like
legally, you did the contract, so you were married.
Yeah, legally we are married.
But you weren't living together?
No. We are not living together. We're like until we make the wedding party.
Okay, so
time, we can live together.
So you had the engagement party?
No.
Okay, you did the paperwork. You did.
We have the engagement party. Yeah.
And you had the engagement party, and you did the paperwork. So you were married officially.
Officially married.
Okay.
Legally married.
So at that time, were you texting each other all the time? Were you going out?
We are texting, calling, and going out. But we go out with with someone. We don't go out alone.
Okay.
So basically, either the mom will come with us, or
okay.
brother will come to us, or if. Basically, I go to their home, sit there, and she will come to me, stay talking.
Okay.
Where someone he will be around to see until we make the wedding party.
Get to the part. Why did you break up?
Yeah, we get into let's say disagreements
over text.
Some stuff, not over text. It's a long story that we started getting disagreement about something, and she thought that we are not good to each other, and she keep having this idea in the mind that I cannot change, and I tried as much as I can to change it. However, I couldn't.
What was it, a communication issue? Because I think I believe you can't change a man. You just got to find the right one. There are sometimes a red flags comes up, and I'm just oh, okay. I hope.
Maybe it's about that. Maybe.
Was it something? Okay, was it so she's the one who called off the wedding?
No, let me.
Okay.
I call it off at the end. She asked about the divorce, and I we stayed 2 years trying, to be honest.
But okay, so you did you eventually you had the wedding party? And you?
We didn't. No.
Oh, you never had the wedding party. Okay, but you ended up. Did you move in together?
No.
You never. And over 2 years.
Over 2 years. Yeah.
Did you? So you never slept together? You never hooked up?
No. No.
Oh wow! So you were married, but there were 2 years where you were. Was it long distance or?
She was in her home, I in my home. So I was trying to reach to the marriage party, to the wedding party. And I was trying to convince to forget everything and start new. However, I couldn't for 2 years.
So you were often
for 2 years.
And you were married for 2 years.
We were married for 2 years, yeah.
Okay, but you never officially went through with it.
No.
Okay, so basically it was disagreement. Okay.
Yeah, it's disagreement, even though while she was in the U.S.
Tell me, what was the ultimate thing that led you to divorce?
Suspicion.
Suspicion? So she thought you were cheating?
I didn't cheat.
Did she think you were?
She think I am.
Why did she think that?
I don't know. One time I called, I hear some voices of a guy that I don't know, and the call got disconnected. So she called me back. She said, I asked her a question, said is it correct what I heard? There is a guy or something. She said, no. Then she go out of the house. Then she told me, there was a guy. He's a friend. I said, okay, then that's it. I believe you. We closed the subject, but she stayed a black point in our relation.
Oh, because you thought she was cheating.
Nobody. I didn't think that she is cheating. No.
Okay, but why did she think you were cheating?
That's it. She think I am thinking that she's cheating, and then she got so you got mixed up,
she thought that you were suspicious that she was, so she kind of like affected her.
Then and then she's trying to defend herself and trying to do this and this. Then she told me like one day, I know you have relations. No, I don't have relations. It's just like she asked me a question.
Oh wow! Well, it could be like a guilty conscience. Like maybe she was cheating, and she wanted. Like some people that cheat do that. They'll like blame on the other person. But wow, okay, that's interesting. But okay, so suspicion was the reason you ultimately broke up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where I tried that time like to fix anything, but I couldn't because like like it's very hard to change someone's mind, as you said, like.
People are stubborn, they have to want to change.
Yeah. So I tried. The father he tried. Brother he tried. We couldn't. Like at the end, like we broke up. We call it off. I go to the court. I make the divorce papers, and that's it.
Okay.
Since then, I didn't know anything about her.
Did you ever have like a conversation for closure or anything, or it's just like that's it?
We had a lot.
Oh, you did talk about it?
Yeah, we talked about it like many times.
Okay.
But at the end, like I couldn't. Like one day, I feel like I moved 10 steps ahead, and we are fine. Mm-hmm. And the other day, I feel like I got back 50 steps back. Like it was a circle. Like couldn't block it.
No, I get it. But how do you feel now? How long has it been then since the divorce?
More than a year.
More than a year. And do you feel like you're pretty much over it?
Yeah, basically, not that much.
Do you still talk? Are you still friends?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's it. Since the day that we divorced, I don't know any single news about her.
Wow, what an interesting story. I mean, I know it's like first of all, it's such a different culture, and the way you guys date there is so different from here. I mean, I'm from a conservative family, but that takes it to a whole new level, like you talk to the parents what if the girl doesn't really have parents?
She must have a guardian.
Okay, like a male guardian, like an uncle or somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Either brother, uncle.
Okay. Wow, yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. I mean, I hope that you find, what you're looking for. That sounds rough, though. It's just crazy to me, though, how you could be married for 2 years and not even have, you never spent the night with each other.
No.
Wow.
We didn't even go out.
You never even had a date one-on-one?
No, 2 times maybe.
Twice during 2 years?
Twice. Yeah, during the first week of the engagement.
Then you went out just the two of you.
Yeah. After that time, we did it. So
wow.
She traveled to the US, and I haven't seen her after.
Well, you and I hung out as friends more than you and your wife hung out. We're just platonic friends. But I'm saying we've hung out, had dinner, had lunch, caught up, hung out. Just as friends though, and we were never, oh my God, I'm just that's just amazing. For me, I can't imagine being with somebody for 2 years, actually married to them, and not even spent much time with them in person. That's hard. I mean, long distance is hard, but.
Exactly, and the more harder thing, it's when you feel like it's being blamed for something that you didn't do.
Yeah, gotcha. I know that feeling. Yeah.
So. And you try to clear it out. You want to clear it out. Just start new, just start fresh. It's not it's not end of the world. We had this fight, so move along and start new.
Well, I dated a guy.
It makes you stronger sometimes.
I dated a guy who was we were only together a few months, but he was very, very jealous. He would ask me about my exes, and then he would be like, well, that guy's a piece of he's a piece of whatever, and just try to put them down. I'm like, why are you? I don't even know why he cared. It's he wanted me to think he's better than all my, it's dude, I wouldn't be dating you if I didn't think you were a better match than my previous exes. Because I think with every relationship, I get more picky about what I want, or I learn things from it. And so It's like, yeah, if you were, you know, I wouldn't think, you know, it's like, dude, obviously you're better than my exes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you and thinking about you all the time, you know? But there was a time I hung out with a guy friend of mine, and he was like, call me when you, like, because at this time we were long distance, and he was like, call me when you're on your way home. I said, okay. And he was like upset that I had hung out with this guy friend, and I was like, there's nothing between us. Like, I totally, like, we're just friends, nothing more. You know, the thought of kissing him repulses me. Like, no, like, but he still, like, it bothered him that I was hanging out with a guy friend because we ate dinner together and watched a movie. You know, like, I was like, really? Like, but I think there has to be a certain degree of like trust, you know, and like security in the relationship, and like, because for me, it's like, if I love somebody, like, I'm not going to cheat on them. Like, it's like, I have no reason. It's like,
exactly.
You know, I can't even fathom that.
It didn't mean that I'm away from you that I will cheat on you.
Right. I think it has to do with like, there has to be a lot of trust in the relationship and like security of who you are.
It should be like more trust than everything, because if you're like, if I want to cheat on you, like, I will cheat.
Yeah, people want to do it. Yeah, that's the thing.
You will sometimes like know that I have cheated on you.
Exactly.
And, you have to trust me. You have to trust me. I said like yes to you to be in a relationship with you. That it's mean I trust you, and whenever I go, wherever I was, you will be there with me in my mind, in my heart, and like thinking about you.
Yeah, because also the time he and I were long distance, so it's not like it's not like I said, oh no, if we were in the same town, it's not like I would say, oh no, I'm going to hang out with my guy friend and like choose the guy friend over my boyfriend. No, never. You know, it's a matter of, we were in different cities, and like, you know, I wanted to, you know, like hang out with my friend, and like my boyfriend wasn't there. Like, you know, it's like, you know, the same way I see with hang out with my female friends. It's like, you know, if they're my friend, I'm not going to, you know, if I have a boyfriend, I'm not going to cheat on him. If I felt like I wanted to cheat, I would just break up with him. You know, like if I feel like I want to cheat on you, I'm just going to say, hey, you know, it's not working because I don't have the same chemistry with you that I did before. You know, so break up with him, so then at least you're not cheating on him, you know. But I just think that's very cowardly. It's very cowardly to cheat on somebody. So it's stupid. Anyway,
it's better like just break it off and
exactly, like just have the balls to say what you want and to say that it's not working for you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
don't,
like
stay with me and then you cheat on me, and then no.
It's so dumb.
It didn't work like that.
Yeah. Anyway, well, thank you so much, Khalid. That's really interesting. I think also, like, especially for our viewers, you know, not from the Arab world, to kind of learn a little bit about what it's like dating in, you know, Al-Khalij, you know. I think that's super interesting, and thanks for sharing your story.
Yeah, anytime.
Have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.
You too. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wow. I can't imagine 2 years. Okay. Whew. Still processing this. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, please like it and subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, you won't regret it. My channel's awesome. And let me know what you think down below in the comments. And let me know if you have any questions about dating in general, dating in the Arab world. And يعني إذا أنت كنت خليجي ولا كان عندك تجربة في يعني علاقة رومانسية في الخليج أعطيني القصة. All right, that's it for today. Love you guys. أحبكم and see you soon.